I want y'all to know I'm really a sweet and spicy connoisseur. And the bundle of flavor continues. No need for the chit chat though. Class is about to start, my taste buds are getting hungry. Today, we have spicy and sweet topokki, or spicy and sweet, or sweet and spicy. You know, here in America, we know it as sweet and spicy. Spicy and sweet is a little bit different for us. So it kind of caught my tongue a little bit, but that's not what we're gonna worry about right now. We have noodles to cook, and specifically, we have topokki. Not noodles, I'm sorry. It's not noodles. I learned this is not noodles. This is a rice cake. So we have rice cake to cook, which is also one of my favorite rice cakes, which is also one of my only rice cakes. But let's try not to make the mistakes that we made the last time we made this. For my people who've never experienced topokki, while I take everything out the pack, let me tell you a little bit about topokki. I don't know much about it. It's a rice cake. The flavor that the rice cake gives off, it's good. It has a very chewy consistency. It's very satisfying. It's something that if you eat it, you're gonna be like, man, I wanna chew on one of these again. Every time you chew on it, it makes you want more. You're mad when it's all gone. That's the most I can tell you about it. As far as flavor goes, it's a rice cake. The flavor's there. Do I remember how long we cooked these? No. I think it's like 8 to 10 minutes or 4 to 5 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes. So we're gonna go wash off our rice cakes. We're gonna get this water boiling, and then we're gonna get things cooking. While we wait on the water, I want to talk about the packaging a little bit. Well, really, not a little bit, like a little bit. I think it's pretty cool packaging, but it's boring. There's no color. It won't catch the eye. But then again, it probably would because of these thick little cakes they have here. So I feel like they didn't put too much effort into the packaging, but it's here. It made it, so it gotta be something, right? I want y'all to know I'm really a sweet and spicy connoisseur. I've been eating sweet and spicy since a little bitty kid. So I'm gonna let y'all know if this really is sweet and spicy, or spicy and sweetened. How them UK rappers be? Spicy and sweet man, going to London. I'm spicy and sweetened, but I'm not going to London. Spicy and sweet man, going to London. Pass me up, I'm going to London. Doing the dash, hunda. Yeah, but I'm not a rapper. All right, y'all, the water's trying to come to a boil, but y'all still never told me if y'all know how to boil water. But the water is trying to come to a boil. Our water's boiling, our noodles were getting lonely, so here you go. Now it's time to set that timer for 2 to 5 minutes. I hope. 4 to 5 minutes. Whoopsie daisy, my bad. We almost forgot the main ingredients, the freaking sauce packs. I really don't know how I almost forgot the main ingredients, but bright side of that situation, somebody told me to put a stick over my pot and it would stop it from overflowing. I put that stick on, it hadn't overflowed since. But downside of the whole situation, we did kind of make the same mistake that we made last time. I literally started this off and said, let's try not to make the same mistake. We made the same mistake. I wanted to drain the noodles first, then put the sauce packs in. I almost forgot the sauce pack, so. Y'all see, if I had a honey bunny, we wouldn't have these problems. She could be on my side, letting me know, hey babe, you forgot to put this in there. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie, I appreciate it. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me another one. Thank you, baby. But guess what? I'm in this shit by myself, forgetting stuff. One day I'll find some love. You lied to me, bro. You lied. It overflowed. What happened, bro? I thought you told me if I put it, look. Oh, that bit did go back down. My fault. You did say it was gonna stop it from overflowing though, in my defense. That's just my defense. But we're almost done and it's almost time to chow down. And I'm getting so excited. The smell that this thing is giving off is crazy. Well, I like that. Shucky ducky. Shucky, recky, ducky. Y'all know what's about to happen. It's the moment of truth. Time to take them off. All right, I can be honest here and say I fucked up. I really hope I didn't mess this flavor up because I was looking so forward to these noodles. I was supposed to drain this water out so that the sauce could actually stick to the noodles, but I was scared, like, I wasn't scared, that was the wrong word for it, but I put a whole lot of water in the pot to make sure that I had enough water to boil the noodles. Once the water came to a boil, rather than me pouring things out and just using what I need, it slipped my mind and I kept it all in there. And then I put the sauce packs in there. So we really created a soup, a legitimate soup. But I think it's still gonna be good because all that's happening now is the noodles, or not the noodles, I'm sorry, the rice cakes are just soaking up the broth. That's how I wanna look at it, but I really don't think that that's the case, to be honest with y'all. They tell you, don't judge a book by its cover, so it's only one way to try and see if we mess things up. I have a very, very, very good feeling that the rice cake is a good consistency, but the flavor is not gonna stick to it. Let's give it a try. We're not gonna focus on too much taste right now, cause look, barely stuck, barely stuck. Oh man, damn, I dropped it. Consistency on the rice cake, 10-10. As far as flavor goes, yeah, none of that flavor stuck to it. The only thing that stuck to the noodle is the spices. So we keep our handy dandy. This is how we go do this. Cause I was really excited about this one. Like man, got too excited and messed up. Always slow down, y'all. Take y'all time, slow down. Even when you get excited, woosah. Bro, if I drop one more thing, dog. Oh shit. Now I'm even more mad that I messed this dish up, because even though that it's messed up and it's watered down, the flavor is so good. It is very spicy though. So I kind of am glad that I watered it down, but I'm mad. So I'm glad, mad, happy, sad. You get it? You get it. The flavor's good though. It's hard to tell y'all what I'm tasting because it's so watery and it's spicy. So between the water and the spice, it's hard to taste a direct flavor. All I'm getting is like a sweet and spicy flavor, but I don't know really what that flavor is. It is a perfect balance. I can tell y'all that it's a perfect balance. They're sweet and then they're spicy. As soon as you eat it, it's not like oh, let's wait for this to do this. Let's wait for this to do this. No, instantly, sweet, spicy. So it's good, it's very good. I would have rated it higher, but we kind of messed it up. So my bad on my part. Maybe we'll have to redo this one. But as far as taste goes, give it a 7. Yes, after no thought and all consideration, we're gonna go with the 7. Gotta go with a 7, because it's really good, but I messed it up. It probably would have been like an 8 or a 9, but I fucked it up. So it's a 7. But y'all can't watch me eat it because it still is good and I wanna finish it. But how I'm gonna do it is, I'm gonna finish it in a soup style. So we're gonna have to dip a little broth, dip a little noodle, make dudes like that. It's gonna work. But I do wanna show y'all one thing before we leave. I wanna show y'all how the spices were or are sticking to the noodle, so y'all can really understand what I'm saying, because I feel like me just putting it up in the camera like this wasn't enough. 1 second. I really, really hope y'all can see this, but y'all see what I'm talking about? It's like little bitty speckles on there, and that's just spice. You better be glad you fell off my chopsticks at perfect timing, because I had something for you, little rice cake. But I don't have no more for y'all, so it's time for me to go. If we didn't take any flavor from today's lesson, we can take slow down and take your time. But if you're in the ocean and you're swimming, then you damn sure shrimp. I gotta get back to my food.